sitting room. TV light, a lazy glow. Movies take me far from here, to a world I used to know. News is shouting loud alarms, chaos knocking at the door. I escape to dreams so mild, in the flicker unrestored. All the tales they weave.
Ralph, you ready for another session? How are you doing? Hello everyone, I hope you're well. He's thinking about it.
Thanks for checking in. I'm ready and feeling good to dive into another session. How would you like to proceed today? Do you have a topic or tactic in mind, or should I set something up for you?
Yeah, you set something up for me.
Okay. Let's set up something new for today. Topic: resilience. Tactic: guided visualization. Prompt: imagine you're climbing a hill, each step feeling heavier, but there's a cool breeze at the top waiting for you. How does resilience carry you forward when the weight seems too much? Let me know how that feels, or if you'd like to try something else.
Resilience, so it's the ability to be able to come back and restore harmony after there's been a challenge, an emotional complication, conflict, any kind of like collapse in confidence, trust, a stable relationship, betrayal, or whatever the preceding cause was. The internal effect is that the structure is severely shaken and the stability is removed. So then, once that's happened, a person is able to restore harmony in the shortest possible time and reliably. The fact that they don't do this just by accident and can't repeat it, but the fact that they can repeatedly get up and start again and move forward without this challenge, whether it's illness or poverty, unemployment, sickness, loss, grief, a change in your chosen career field that puts you out in a different position than before, where you were favourably positioned. All of these are questions: divorce, discovery of unfaithfulness, sudden a breakdown of a primary relationship that's no longer working, whereas it was a primary source of support in the past. There's countless challenges that can come up, and so resilience. Let's do a guided meditation. Okay, make yourself comfortable. First of all, get yourself grounded. Feel your feet firmly on the ground, preferably barefooted. Anchor yourself in your body. Try to feel all your clothes. Try to feel the stability and the centeredness without forcing. Let your shoulders be comfortably more set back rather than bunched forward. Check in for any tension in your neck, in your jaw. Try to make sure that your head is well centered over your body first of all. Hands could be in this position or on your legs, thighs, or up, or touching at the knees, depending on your position. You can work with eyes closed or eyes open. Eyes closed probably for a visualization would be better. So this visualization will involve several steps and stages. Each one will be richly descriptive. We're going to use symbolic, anthropomorphic, mythological imagery, dreamlike imagery, and very vivid imagery. Breathe calmly, breathe stillly. Picture yourself and you're surrounded by a car scrapyard piled high with accidents of cars. And there's a pathway that goes through this. Picture as you walk, you can see your aura. And this aura has also dents and bangs, dings and wings, all from all different sides, where you have experienced shocks, insults, humiliations, bad surprises. As you walk through step by step, you see all kinds of cars from different eras and years, recent ones, modern ones, and they all had bangs and crashes. They've got broken windshields, they're crooked, they're lumpy, the path is littered with all kinds of bits and pieces of broken cars, bumpers and number plates, wheel hubs, bits of fractured plastic, broken windscreens, and there's pathways leading off into either sides of this great big scrapyard. There are mountains of these. You walk along and you hear the squeaking and creaking of your own aura. And this aura is a bubble, and it had originally started off as a perfectly lovely, round, spherical sphere. But now, the fabric of it is warped and banged and twisted, and it has big splits in where energy is kind of leaching out in certain places. And other places it's not blue anymore. It's gone kind of dark, mouldy, purple, brown, kind of darkish, muddy kind of colour. And other places where it was lovelier with a sort of spectrum of beautiful rainbow colours, now it's gone grey and murky and twisted. Still where you carry on, there are many pathways, one central one that works its way through this area of damage. Okay? You walk forward and you walk forward, and at the far end of the pathway, you can see a repair shop. And this repair shop is a very special one. It's very large as well. You see a gateway to the repair shop. And as you go through, you notice there are other people coming down paths, and they are also heading towards this repair shop. They're all going through this quite large door. Once they're inside, it's actually surprisingly beautiful and elegant, and it looks like a hospital clinic of sorts. There are all sorts of moving pathways, like you have in an airport, taking people off into different destinations. The ceiling has a lovely turquoise warm glow about it, and the whole area looks very professional, very beautiful. Friendly people are walking up to us and are greeting us as they look round on all different sides with very modern equipment, swiveling round and scanning over our auras. You get directed to a certain pathway, and you get onto the moving walkway and get taken off. At the end of it, there's a golden sphere, and this golden sphere is the repairing aura resilience dome. You move towards it, and there's a kind of flaps that hang down, and as you pass through, you enter in, there's a beautiful sound, and this sound is a healing frequency. Up ahead is a very beautiful, comfortable meditation cushion up on the platform. You walk up to it, sit down, it's in just the right height, just the right texture. You sit and automatically, comfortably go into a half lotus position and feel very good. Normally your knees and your hips are a bit strained, but not at this time. You feel very at ease, like you sit there for hours. So lovely, comfortable. You look around and gaze with wonder at the huge dome. It has waterfall pouring down in the center, and there's trees and nature around. It's re-energizing. You feel all the weight of the past, all those wounds and conflicts and injuries starting to lose and be lost as your aura starts to return back to its original spherical shape before it was damaged and winged and dinged and torn. You see it, we're actually growing back together again. There was a place when there was a big tear, where there was an enormous family conflict. It's now weaving back together again. The fine mesh is made up of light blue and turquoise colours. The intuition is weaving together and healing. This is a place of spiritual healing. Time has seemed to stop in this place. Light is flying around, and it's light that guides these turquoise and blue webs which go and weave, and not only do they heal some of those tears, but they also pop the webbing back into its original space where it was dented. And then weave, 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 weave. All the while in the center, the energy in the center of the sphere is gathering and gathering more energy, energy that it was losing through the crooked, wonky dents and through the tears in the fabric. All the while, this wonderful sound of music coming from all chakras as they start to resonate and flow. The noise that was happening before from these damages and their effect on these centers which were spinning, they were spinning wonkily and badly, like a CD which has got a crack in or is misshapen, or an old record which had a wonky section in, and it was like making the needle jump as it went and gather dust and stuff. Okay, so now it's flowing and the energy inside is healing. You notice actually, you can hardly see any damage and the whole thing seems to be back new again. This has been a spiritual healing. The lights come back on again. The aura seems to be pretty complete. Nowhere can we see one little flaw in it. Harmony has been restored. You go back onto the moving doorway. Beautiful people are there, elegantly and politely, bowing in respect. You smile back. So pleasant. There's a cup of tea. You enjoy your cup of tea. After having a cup of tea, you realize it's time to return. You go back onto the moving floorway, through the turquoise, beautiful entrance lobby area, back to the gateway. Through the gateway, onto the path. People are coming in from all directions with all twisted and torn and dented auras, and on for the other path of the doorway, they're coming out with this beautiful harmony, clarity, restored back to their natural balance. You go forward and return, looking with wistful understanding at all those vehicles, dented, old, crunched ones. These were just cars, never mind the people in there. This journey of entering with twisted, dented and torn spirit and soul and heart, and then bouncing back from harmony and healing inside, and then returning back out again, can take half a second. It can take half a day. It can take half a week, 3 days, 3.5 days. It can take half a month, 15 days. It can take half a year, 6 months. And then the person is back, restored. It can take half a lifetime, however long that is. Different people. Some people it's 40 years, some people it's 20 years, some people it's 10 years. It depends on the complexity within the healing area, time has stopped. In our daily world, the more damage and the more dents, the faster we run. This is a little allegory, a guided visualization that we return now out of, back to ourselves. Feel your feet on the ground, feel your clothing, feel your body sitting. Take a deep breath and relax. This journey is always available to you. It's an inner journey into our healing temple and back out again. From damage to healing and repair, back to our real world. It can take half a breath. I know you didn't mean to say that. We went from crumpled back to harmony. How long it takes, that depends on our development and our wisdom. Someone can get full insulted in the heart and recover instantly. I forgive you. I'm sure you didn't know what you were doing, in the words of the famous Messiah. So, how adept are you? How close are you to this journey? Or will we continue to hold on and not repair old tears and old wounds and old dents and old crumpleness? How ready are we and how close are we to restoring and returning our vehicle, having carefully taken care of it? Are we doing our maintenance? Or are we driving around a battered, old, dented, out-of-date version that's still got damage and patch-up repairs? No. Through the work of meditation, also yoga and health, also through prayer, also through generosity, also through all of the Eightfold Path, entailing our right view and right aims and intentions. All of these are actions which can help us to understand resilience, our today's topic. Thank you very much for listening through that. Right, Ralph? Thanks very much for promoting that one.
Let's switch gears and choose another topic.
No,
how about
it's
this
not.
combination instead? Topic truthfulness. Scenario. Prompt. Imagine being on the receiving end of a small lie that's meant to spare your feelings. How would that change your perspective on truthfulness? How does that feel for today's direction?
Okay, Ralph, let's keep that one for the next session. Thank you very much. I think the resilience guided meditation was complete enough for one session. Let's leave it at that, shall we? Should we say cheerio and goodbye to everyone and thank him for being with us? My dazzling assistant.
Thank you very much for today's session. It was a good one, and I appreciate all your engagement. We'll save the truthfulness topic for the next time. Cheerio, and I look forward to our next chat. Take care.
Wreck-It Ralph. Thank you very much, everyone, and all right, take care. Have a good session.
The Queen will have her say. Her speech brings a gentle cheer in a world that's gone astray. So I lose myself in scenes, away from daily dread, in the quiet glow of screens, in stories I am fed. All the tales they weave, comfort in illusion. Screens glow makes me believe, away from Her speech brings a gentle cheer in a world